Okay, friends. So I said last time that I was going to show you an alternative way to do this assignment. So what you're going to receive is a document, and that document is going to be titled Texture Alternative Assignment. So that means if you do not have crayons and you cannot go outside, you're going to use this assignment. Now, if you have crayons and you can go outside and you've already made the texture assignment, you're good to go. Okay, so what I have over here is a blank assignment. So you're going to find the same thing, 4 textures, but we're going to use the insert tool. So you're going to go over here on the Google Doc that I'm giving you, click on insert. Right below it has image and it says search the web. Now, if you look over to the side, it opens up a little Google space. So we're going to text in texture. So let's type in rough texture. And you do have to type in both words, rough texture. So you might need some help with typing. ROGH texture. Okay. Oh, there's some pretty rough looking things. I like this one. So I'm going to click on that. And down at the bottom here, it says insert. It says one selected insert. So I'm going to click where it says insert. And I'm going to wait a minute. And there it is in my Google Doc. Great. I'm going to hit the enter key or return key. And that's going to create some space between that picture and the new picture. So I got to find 3 more. So I'm going to do the same thing again. Insert, image, search the web. Now we looked rough texture up. So, and we don't want pictures of texture, we want actual texture. So let's see, let's look for smooth texture. Let's see, what do we get for smooth texture? I think I like these rocks right here. Those rocks look pretty smooth. So I'm going to go down here again where it says insert. And wait for our picture to show up. Okay, now if you guys see this, there's not room for these pictures to be on the same page together. I'm going to show you how to fix that when we're all done getting our pictures. So now, again, the same thing. I'm going to hit enter or return. Depending on what time, if you have a Chromebook or a regular laptop that's just a PC, then it's going to say enter. If you have a MacBook or a Macintosh computer, it's going to say return, just so that we know. All right, so back up here to insert, image, upload from or search the web, and let's see, let's go with what's another texture? Bumpy. Let's do bumpy. And you can think of your own textures too. You don't have to use mine. Bumpy. That looks pretty bumpy right here. So I'm going to insert that one. Okay, well, that one's a smaller picture, so it fit on there. So I'm going to show you how to adjust that. Okay, so bumpy. And then one more picture, and I think I want to insert image, search the web, and we're going to do maybe let's see. Let's do soft texture. Soft texture. Remember, you don't want the drawing. Well, it looks pretty soft. Oh, some fur. Okay. I like that first one right there. Oh, these feathers. Oh, let's pick the feathers. Well, and you can pick more than one picture. So you have to, if you pick more than one picture, you have to unclick it. So see how it has a blue click? And then when you unclick it, it goes away. So if you change your mind, make sure you're only picking one. All right. So there's that. Now we want to try to get these to where they're all on the same page. Now, how we're going to do that is we're going to grab the little blue corner and we're going to make it smaller. Now, here's a trick. I can make them all the same size by lining up my corners. And we might not get them all on the same paper, but they might at least get closer to fitting. Looks like we need to make these smaller. So all I'm doing is shrinking the size of my textured objects to be pretty close to the same size. Now, here's another trick. Because I've made space, I now can, oops, I made space. Sometimes you can stretch out the top a little bit, and that'll do it. I'm doing all sorts of tricks here that I learned in school, how to make pictures fit. Okay. Wait a minute. I moved something I shouldn't have. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to do this. I'm just showing you a trick. Okay, so again, we're trying to make them all around the same size. Now, the reason they're not fitting right now is because we put a space in between them. Now, if they're like this and you hit the backspace button or delete button, it's going to delete your picture. So instead, you want to hit an arrow key, the back arrow key, and that's going to give you that space back. Now, as you can see, this one's still too big. So let's make that one a lot smaller. We just need to be that small. And then remember, we got to get our cursor, hit the backspace button, stretch it till it's about the same size. And we can do the same thing with our rocks here. Pretty close. All right, so now I have my 4 textures all done. And you just submit that to me, and that can count as your texture assignment if you cannot go outside. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Both ways work. I prefer it if you do it on paper with a crayon, but if you don't have those materials, you do it this way. All right. It should be pretty easy, guys. Good luck. If you need my help, please let me know. As always, I am available to you anytime you need. Just send me a message and I'll see what I can do to help you. Okay.